Hello, my name is Jimmy and this is Cooking in the Quarantine. Today I'm gonna make curry. And I got my favorite curry pack that I got in Little Tokyo for like $3. Don't go to Ralph's and get that really expensive little tiny cubes that they charge like $7 or $8 for. Go to Little Tokyo, they have all the best flavors. Plus, you can get the hot one. The hot one's the best. So, today's ingredients for the curry is, of course, chicken. There's my curry. It's all going to be in one pot. And one huge onion, 4 carrots, 4 potatoes, some salt, black pepper, and butter. Oh, and of course, I'm going to need some rice because rice and curry just go together. Which better have my candy. Anyway, so that's all you're going to need to make this recipe. First things first, let's clean the chicken and put it in the pot with a little bit of water so you can get that cooking, because you want to cook your chicken first. Okay, once you've cleaned your chicken, you want to fill up the pot with water until you just barely cover the chicken. You don't want too much water because you're going to want plenty of sauce, but you're not going to want soup. Okay, make sure you put your chicken on the fire, turn it up. You could cook it high if you want. This is basically just to cook the chicken. We want to get that chicken to turn into a really nice good broth with just water and salt, maybe some black pepper. And I like the vegetables to be al dente, so I won't be putting those in until the chicken is about, I would say, 3/4 cooked. Probably about half cooked. That's what the chicken looks like when you put salt and pepper on it. Now just go ahead and put the lid on and let it cook in its own juice. In the meantime, let's go ahead and peel these carrots and potatoes before we add them to our chicken. The chicken's only been cooking a couple of minutes, so it's probably going to cook at least 20 to 30 minutes before we even put the vegetables in. And the last thing we put in is, of course, our curry mix. Now this is kind of buttery curry mix, so what we're going to do is, once we have the chicken boiling in there, I'm going to add a big giant heaping spoonful of butter, which helps thicken the sauce and make it even delicious. Oh, and I also have to get rice on. I'm going to make some steamed rice on the side. That'll be yummy and it'll soak up all that curry. Okay, now that all my vegetables have been peeled, it's time to cut them in chunks. And my chicken has been boiling away pretty good, as you can hear. Oh, let's check it out. Oh yeah, that's about exactly what you want it to look like. Got my rice over here cooking as well. Oh, it's underneath the plate there because I don't have a lid for that pan. Oh well, it's the Corona quarantine, so I'm not going to be picky about it. Anyways, I'm going to chop up all these yummy vegetables into nice chunks and throw it in with the chicken. Okay, the chicken's been boiling here for about a good 20 minutes now. And as you can see, it's starting to get really cooked. And I think it's pretty much close to ready. I did add a big spoonful of butter to make that broth nice and thick. And a little bit of bouillon. I forgot to add this. I added a little bit of this. My mom used to put that sometimes in just to give it a little bit more chickeny flavor. But yeah, I think it's ready for the potatoes and the carrots. And put the potatoes and the carrots in first before the onion because they tend to take longer to cook. Get it in there, stir it up. Those vegetables will release a little bit of juice, but they'll also soak in a lot of that juice. And then once you put the curry powder in there and everything, that's going to really just thicken it all up anyway. So it's going to be amazing. Alright, as you can see, I chopped my onion in half, then into like star shapes, where it's so easy. I've had the vegetables now boiling, well actually cooking, simmering, in with the chicken now for about a good 5-10 minutes. Well, it's not boiling, but I could always turn up the heat a little. Here's the heat, but at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and drop the onions in because the onions do give it a really great flavor. And of course, stir those onions in so they can get all up in there. Yeah, it's going to be great. And a pot like this will actually last for days. Yeah, because there was about, God, 12 chicken thighs in that package, which I got for like $3 on Rouse sale before the whole quarantine happened. Alright. Now it's time to just let it do its thing. At this point, I want to add one of my most favorite ingredients. Just because I don't think it ever has enough. Black pepper. Woohoo! Like my dad said, you can never have enough black pepper. My dad used to love putting black pepper in everything. I think I've acquired his taste buds. But yeah. I'd give this another 20 minutes to let all those vegetables cook down before I introduce the curry powder or cubes, whatever it is. Let's check out the rice, see how that's going. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I did a box of Rice-A-Roni wild rice, long grain wild rice, and a cup of Mahatma rice, just so I could stretch it out a little bit longer. Alright, it's been about a good 20 minutes now. As you can see, it's boiling away. Now, ooh, that's nice. Okay, let's stir it up and see where we're at. Oh yeah, those vegetables are cooked. The chicken looks like it's falling off the bones. I don't see any redness in the chicken. Yeah, it's falling off the bones. That's exactly what you want. Probably have to turn down the fire. It might be a little too high. As you can see, this adding that butter really made the soupiness more thicker, which is gonna make when I put the curry in here. Perfect. All right. I'm gonna come back in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna turn it down and add my curry. Okay, this is the curry, Java curry, hot. Let's open it up and see what it looks like on the inside. Ooh. It's cubes. So it's gonna be like 8 cubes. And for a big pot like this, I'm gonna use all 8 cubes. Let's see. Alright, time to put my curry. So 8 cubes. This is going to be the first 4. Voila. Just drops down in there. That's 1. And 4. Well, actually all 8. As you can see, that starts to really thicken up. It's going to be beautiful and yummy. It almost looks like chocolate bars. You're just melting there. Kind of reminds me of mole. My mom used to get this almond mole from Grand Central Market in downtown. And it would be kind of like that consistency. But oh my god, the smell is amazing. You can smell all the different Indian spices. Oh, it's going to be so good. And this is a really good recipe when you have a roommate like I do that doesn't have, has dentures and doesn't have teeth, and it's a lot easier for them to chew something like this than it is like a nice prime rib steak. Okay, so the curry's been in here about a good 3 minutes now. As you can see, it's turned into like a big, giant, like almost like a mole consistency. And you could see that even the chicken is just falling off the bones, which is okay. If this was probably for a restaurant, you'd probably want to use boneless chicken. But since this is for home, and I know there's going to be bones in here, because I love chicken thighs, I know to look out for the bones. And luckily, there's usually just 2 big bones in all the chicken thighs that you have to really worry about. But oh my god, this is so yummy looking, and it smells so fragrantly. Wonderful. Okay, I think at this point, I'm just gonna let it simmer down and continue to cook those flavors in that curry mix. I would give it a good 3 or 5 minutes just to simmer. And oh my god, this is even better the next day when you go to reheat it. Like, those flavors just really penetrate all those potatoes and those carrots. Those onions basically turn into like mush, but doesn't matter. A lot of friends of mine don't even like onions, so that's good for them. But I'm in the quarantine. The only person I have to share with is my roommate, who doesn't have teeth. Well, he does, but his dentures, you know. And this makes a lot easier meal for him to eat. And my dad didn't have teeth either, and we would always cook stuff like this for him because it was very easier for him to eat. But my dad didn't have dentures, so he would kind of gum everything to death. Okay. See you once I plate. Alright, it's the plating portion of our video. I'm gonna plate some of this yummy rice. Okay. I'm not too hungry because I had a good breakfast, but this will be my lunch. I just want to try it. That's good there. Yum yums. Okay. And now to add curry. Yes. It's gonna be good. Ooh. Totally looks like mole. I just let it sit here, soak up all those flavors. Actually, let it sit for about 20 minutes. Well, I was learning how to edit this video because today happens to be the first day I decided to do this, and I'm actually learning as I'm going. So I'm gonna add some of that right there to the side. Oh yeah. Make sure I get some potatoes. That seems enough. Alright. Okay, it's time to try my curry. Looks so yummy. Get this big chunk of carrot here. It's hot. It's really hot. Oh my god. That's so good. Oh, and the hot curry flavor is amazing. Love it. Oh my god. Can you have a spoonful? Oh. This is cooking in the time of Corona with Jimmy. And let's see what the quarantine recipes will be coming next. Mwah.